Coming up on Look Today, well, we have continuing coverage of HUD's proposal to raise the rent of low-income subsidized housing in our area and how it will affect people in our communities. I've got details. And the Saratoga Performing Arts Center has announced a brand new festival. I've got those details. And the Saratoga County Sewer District will do infrastructure upgrades near the old Arts District in Saratoga. We have those details. All ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson and this is Look Today. Well, in tonight's program, I sit down with Erica Komorowski. She's PR marketing specialist for Stewart Shops, and she's here to talk about Stewart's receiving an award from the Chamber, Southern Saratoga County. Plus, our weekly series, a look at veterans. I sit down with Michelle Woodcock. She's grant and per diem liaison for the Veterans Health Administration. And we're joined by Carrie Blanchard. She's residential housing specialist for the administration. And they're here to talk about their services for veterans with a focus on the needs of female veterans. Plus, we've got your weather for the Tri-North counties. But first, these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, we've got continuing coverage of HUD's proposal that would raise the rent of low-income subsidized housing in our area and how it would affect the people in our community. Well, the proposal could increase rent from the standard 30% of someone's monthly income to 35%. They're also discussing eliminating child care and health deductions. Well, today we spoke to Paul Feldman. He's executive director of the Saratoga Springs Housing Authority, and we spoke to him in detail about this.
When you remove things like the child care benefit, the cost for medical benefits, things like that, I think that is a hardship on families who are actually doing the right thing very often. So I personally don't like that proposal, but again, they're framing that along the lines that it's going to make things easier for housing authorities to calculate rent, which is going to save on administrative costs and therefore lower the overall cost of public housing.
Wow. Okay, in other news. Well, the Saratoga Performing Arts Center, they've announced a brand new festival. It's called the Festival of Young Artists. Now, it's in partnership with Empire State Youth Orchestra, Northeast Ballet Company, and Capital District Youth Chorale. It's going to take place June 3rd. It's going to showcase a unique collaboration among the area's youngest musicians, dancers, and visual artists. Exciting. We spoke to President of SPAC, Elizabeth Sobel.
In the Capital Region, there are so many absolutely amazing performing art, schools for ballet and music and visual arts and choral arts that we really wanted to give that young generation an opportunity not just to come to SPAC, but to participate and actually perform on the stage of SPAC, which is, just walking onto that stage is such a spectacular experience.
It's an experience for a child like that. You'll stay with them forever. Can you imagine being that young and being on the SPAC main stage? Congratulations to Elizabeth and everybody on her team. All right, switching from news to weather. This is spring, and it finally feels like it. Let's see how the weekend is shaping up. For a more detailed look at our weather, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast.
Thank you, Jesse. I'm meteorologist Clarence Foster with your first look weather update on Look TV. Here's our national satellite and radar from earlier today, and we have plenty of thunderstorm activity making its way through the Midwest and Southern Plains. Some of that cloud cover and some rain shower activity is making its way into portions of upstate New York, some of it grazing by the Capital District, so we might see some shower chances heading into the evening hours, and we might be in for a stormy end to the week as that cold front advances into the area, and some of these storms may be on the strong to severe side. Storms likely 62 degrees with a southwest wind about 5 miles per hour. Heading into your outdoor forecast, be prepared to pack the umbrellas and the rain boots. 60% chance of storms throughout the 7 to 9 a.m. hours, as we'll be in the mid to upper 60s. And let's take a look at the Friday forecast. Storms expected and may see a quarter to a half inch of rain. Higher amounts of some storms, warm highs near 80 with a southwest wind at 5 to 13 miles per hour. Beyond that, we're dry for the first half of the weekend, but please enjoy because we have a shower chance at 30% coverage on Sunday. Back to sunshine for Monday and Tuesday, as highs will be a little bit cooler for Monday, 64, but then it's back to nice weather on Tuesday with highs near 70. We'll drop to 45 on Tuesday night. That was your forecast update here on Look TV. I'm meteorologist Clarence Foster. Now I send it back to you, Jesse.
Thanks very much, Clarence. I think there was a typo there. I don't know if anybody else caught it, but it said 20 to 50 inches of rain. I don't think so, unless you've got an arc. I think it's probably 2 to 5 inches. All right, back to the news. Well, Saratoga County Sewer District has announced the closure of a section of West Circular Street in Saratoga while it undergoes infrastructure upgrades. Part of the Beekman Street and surrounding area will be closed to traffic. Now, construction, by the way, is expected to take up to 2 weeks. Well, we're going to keep you updated on all the construction projects going around in our community. You need to know about those so you can plan ahead. All right, up next, I sit down with Erica Komoroski. She's PR marketing specialist for Stewart Shops, and she's here to talk about Stewart's receiving an award from the Chamber of Southern Saratoga County for all the good work they do in our community. Plus, it's our weekly series, a look at veterans. This week, I sit down with Michelle Woodcock. She's grant and per diem liaison for the Veterans Health Administration. We're joined by Carrie Blanchard as well. She's residential housing specialist for the administration, and they're here to talk about their services for veterans with a focus on female veterans. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, how about join us for an interview? Then give us a call on the hotline. The number is 7988000. That's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. I've got a couple of lookouts for tonight. First, for those fans of our call-in auction program Sold, Roger will not be on tonight. He called me. He's got a commitment he's got to go to. So tune in next Thursday to catch Sold. And we're going to be filling that tonight with new episodes of our music show, Tracks. Real popular show. I get asked about it all the time. Even lunchtime today I did. Just a couple of reminders. I've been doing some very interesting interviews lately. And one was with the students from Ballston Spa School District. Odyssey of the Mind. Remember, that's that national competition. Well, they're performing it to raise funds to go to the nationals, and that's tomorrow night at the First Presbyterian Church in Ballston Spa. Really support that. And also that Barbershop Harmony Society interview that I did. I think it was yesterday. That's this weekend. It starts tomorrow night, Friday, runs Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. You want to hear some absolutely glorious singing, just wander in and watch these competitions. All right, that's it. Tonight on Look TV, it's Tracks. And don't forget, tune in tomorrow night for the stories that matter to you. Good night, everyone.